Alrighty, welcome back. We are on episode number 55 of Divinity Original Sin, the Enhanced Edition. We are continuing our exploration of the Black Cove, and we are now at where the final boss is, Pontius Pirate. So now I can actually get set up for combat. Let's get out of that. Let's get out of that. Let's go ahead and get the Dex ring on. What other ring are we doing? What other ring do I want to put on? Okay, so I don't have a good ring to put on as a secondary ring here. Okay, that's charisma, charisma, and charisma. Roger, that. That's it, okay. I have to get that ring. Perception and telekinesis. Alright. Alright, that's that second ring, okay. Okay, he's ready to go. Alright, he looks ready to go. Alright, so if you look here, I don't think I can get there. This weapon here we can get to and fire. That's the weapon that Pontius Pirate was basically destroying every settlement with. It's a source-based weapon. So it looks exactly like Arhu's invention. It's probably the exact same model. So a couple things about this fight. This weapon has 3 different attacks, and it's just random. It's a fire-based attack, I think a lightning-based attack, and an earth-based attack. The problem is when it fires its fire-based attack, it destroys a lot of these loots here. Actually, it doesn't just... Those aren't loot. I might be able to do that. I thought it destroyed loot containers. It might destroy this loot container down here. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, we don't have to worry about it. So I'm going to split up the group here. So I'm going to have Roderick go up there and get behind that before we actually initiate the fight. And as I recall, Pontius likes to start the fight with taking one of these barrels and teleporting it on top of you. So I'm going to spread my guys out so that I can avoid something of that nature. So yeah, I don't want to get too close before it triggers the encounter, but I do want to be spread out some. I don't know how close I can get before I have to move around. So I might play around with the...
Shadows hide your loyal servant.
The aggro range here. Alright, so we're gonna get in here. There's a mine right in front of this thing, which apparently he can't.
Look out, I
there
see a trap nearby.
Alright, so you can stand behind this right here and become and lose your walk in shadows, and I don't think it aggroes Pontius. Yeah, so I can get ready to do that. Nick has things to say in this battle, so if you want to see his lines, you need to get him out. He doesn't last that long, so you know, you might not actually see all of the lines that he's capable of speaking, depending on if he's CC'd or not. Alright, let's get her up that way.
Ha ha! We meet again, the living and the dead. Welcome you are amongst us pirates, for we aim to revert those roles. Your blood will fuel the stone, and our flesh will return to our bodies. You shall die, so that we may live anew.
Okay, so we'll save that. He detected it, and they didn't start the fight. Okay, there we go. Alright. Damn it. So I didn't really get a good setup there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try to start CCing some of these guys. I think we'll start with a charm. Okay, so I gotta get closer. Let's go 2 AP. Okay, go 2 AP. What I want to get is this Pyromancer charmed, because he can fire off a fire spell that will fuck us by killing the loot. So, but apparently I'm not going to be able to hit him from here with the charm spell. So let's see if I can do something else. Let's add a cloud arrow. I'm just out of range, of it all. Alright, let's fire that off. Get up to... Alright, so I need to pull Nick up because I want to see all his conversations. Unfortunately, Medora's standing in poison, which sucks, but that's the way it is. Alright, she needs to get out of this. She's going to take a lot of damage, so we'll go ahead and get that. It's not a really good start for us, honestly. Let's get out of that. Jahan. Not quite in range. I almost don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to freeze him because I want to see what he says. He has dialogue lines with Nick, so if I freeze him, he won't tell me the dialogue lines. Oh, did I not put food on him? I did. Okay, I just can't use it. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and... yeah, that's fine. I think that's good. Let's get him out here some. Go one more AP. And stop him there. Poisoned. That's gonna be bad. Yep, now I'm burning. Okay, at least he didn't destroy anything with that one. Alright, so let's see. I don't want these destroyed. These I don't care about, that I don't care about, and I don't want this destroyed. So let's see what happens. So if we click on this, it does a somewhat random target if you see the icon moving around. Okay, and as you see, it destroyed the back barrel here. So I don't want that to happen. So we'll restart it.
Something toxic courses through my veins.
Okay, so how far? If I can get over to here without... if I can get up here, maybe I can handle that Pyromancer from here. Actually, I'd rather not charm him because he might actually fire on his own guys and blow up shit too. So, okay, this is a better spot, that's for sure. This guy here is just really fucking you. He screws me from being able to hit 4. Missed him. Damn it. She's got to get out of this mess. Alright. I got 2. Alright, stick his ass back here somewhere. There we go. Okay, get him out of commission. Alright. Alright, he's up. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see what happens with the random number generator here. Okay, that's a good one. Alright. So that one does not blow up that container. Alright, so that's good. And then we're just gonna have him stay back here. And he'll go and walk in
Tread
shadows.
silently, strike viciously.
Death has made you as hideous as your soul, you bile-swilling scum-sucker.
Bile swilling scum sucker. Alright.
I'll never forget how the spinal fluid dripped so delicately from your broken neck.
Delicately. He ran over the mine and started burning the Pontius Death Blaster. And see, what is he going after? Because I'm walked in shadows, so he can't see me. I think I just confused the game by doing that. And now, though, if I hit this fucking blaster on the next round, it's gonna hit Pontius, I think. Because he's standing right in fucking front of the thing. Alright, she needs healed. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's pop that one. That way she can fire an attack. Okay, we can still fire an attack off here. I'm gonna deal with that fucker. Let's freeze him. Freeze that fucker right here.
Time to throw cold water on your plans.
Okay, can she get out yet? Okay, 2 AP. It's right here. Alright, she's gonna have to munch on some food. Macaroni and fries. Okay.
Blitzbolt!
Negative.
Death has made you as hideous as your soul, you bile-swilling scum-sucker.
Is that the same line he just said? Yeah, he's got more lines than that. It sucks that he just repeated that fucking line. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, so this is risky. I'm just curious now what happens. Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit. Yeah, hit Pontius. And it froze him. Oh no, he's not gonna say his lines. Fuck me.
Well,
Oh, he does say them.
Freak Show's made his way home. Welcome back, Nick.
Okay, cool. He still said a line. Alright. I need to get this guy dead. This guy I need dead too. Yeah, he's stunned. He's stunned. Alright, let's stun this guy again. Get him out of
Prepare to be
commission.
stunned.
Alright. So Madura can come over here now and get into combat. Alright, she's in. Alright, Jahan. Get down here. Alright, so now I don't need to use the blaster anymore, I don't think.
Death has made you as hideous as your soul, you bile-swilling scum-sucker.
Oh, come off it. Really? Alright, fuck it, alright. Let's go again. This could be bad. No, it's the same shit. Alright, freezing failed. A lot of damage to him though.
Well, look who's here has found his shoulders once more. Shall I find something new of yours to rip into, eh, Nick?
Raged. Hastened, warmed. He put himself in like the perfect position to get killed. I mean, it's kind of funny. And I really don't want him to die yet because I want to hear his lines. Okay, this guy's still got to get dealt with again.
Freezing volley!
And this guy, I don't want doing that either. He can... He did not get frozen. Alright, I don't want him doing anything. There we go. Let's get this over here, get closer to that pyromancer. Now remember, he can rest, so he can pull one of these guys back up if I don't get him dead here. I would like to... No, well, shit. Okay. I don't want to kill him. I don't know if this fall would make it happen, though.
The higher my throw, the harder the fall.
Okay.
Every madman craves the release from the prison of his mind. Allow me to liberate you.
Alright. And I think that might be Nick's last turn among us. Maybe one more. Ah! Oh well. Okay. One reputation.
No glory in this death.
Okay.
I've been dreaming of this day. The day I'd send you back to the abyss that spawned you.
Alright, we got one more line out of there. Alright. I'm surprised they didn't have anything to say to each other at the end of this. I thought they would have a text dialogue. I really did. I thought they would say something to each other. Huh. Let's save that. I'm curious now because I thought they might have had something to say after Pontius dies and it didn't happen. I don't know for sure if that's the case though. Alright, let's go back to the fight. Maybe we can see some other lines. We might have seen all the lines at the end there. I think Pontius might have had another line, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so this I'm just going to try to stay alive long enough to see the lines. Actually, I'll fight the fight like we just did. Because I need to kill it again to see if that was a bug or not.
Stunning static!
Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, so this time I'm not going to use this. Because I do want to extend the fight some. What if I put Pontius? I can't do that though. Let's go ahead and get that going. And I don't know what happens if you try to like destroy this. Alright, helping him up. Helping his man up.
Seven mend me.
Crippled me.
Aren't you curious what it's like, Pontius, to find your head lost in the depths of a sunless sea?
Yeah, I think that's a new line. Oh, he didn't say a line. That's annoying. See, he should say a line every time, no matter what. Damn it. Now it's like it's confused. Everything's hovering, so that takes away all the ground effects. Alright. Frozen. Alright. To you. I got one of them. So the problem with extending the fight is when you start killing these, Pontius will start rezzing them. So you have to be able to
Every
kill
madman
some.
craves the release from the prison of his mind. Allow me to liberate you.
Alright. Nick needs one more AP. Alright, let's go ahead and hover up. Hover up. Come on. Get out of there. Okay. So he's not going to say a line again. God bless. Well, Don't get in front of Pontius. That's what that means. Crap. Alright, let's go the other way then. Let's do a charm. Let's charm you. Okay. So we'll have that going on. See, he's still frozen. He's good. Okay. Let's go ahead and stun that dude. Alright. Then with Medora, we will res. Toss the res. And he needs to come over here to where he res up. Jahan is crippled. Okay, that's what that's. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop a... Where's my potion at? My healing potion. There it is. One of those. I'll go ahead and pop one of these. And we'll go ahead and hit that.
Nimble as a fox.
You'll suffer every torment you inflicted upon me. Mark my words.
Alright, at least we're seeing a lot of good lines from Nick now. Man, Nick alone is doing all the damage for us. So Nick has said 3 lines, and Pontius hasn't said 1 yet. Nice.
Well, well, the freak show's made his way home. Welcome back, Nick.
Okay. Okay, he's back at it. Okay. Let's go ahead and... And stun that guy if we can again. Nope, okay. Madura, deal with that guy.
Assault from the air!
Go. She needs to have some hit points recovered. Alright. He's still crippled. And that cripple really has taken away from him. He tried to charm Pontius. Oh, that's hilarious. He tried to charm Pontius.
Thunderstorm!
Alright, we stun that guy.
Here's aggression upon you.
Well,
Death has made you as hideous as your soul, you bile-swilling scumsucker.
alright. Alright, we're gonna start healing up. Alright, not bad. I don't mind him healing up right now.
Well, look who's here has found his shoulders once more. Shall I find something new of yours to rip into, Nick?
Here comes another barrel. Oh, no! Oh god, no, what'd he do? Alright. Oh no, he... Uh-oh. Now there's another mob in here. And he blew up all this shit. So he awakened a chest, so that's gonna be fucking terrible. Great. Oh well. Probably should have did this first.
May this divine gift lead us to triumph.
Death is its own deliverance.
It's kind of funny I had to deal with that in this fight.
Feel the dragon's claw.
Alright.
I've been dreaming of this day. The day I'd
I
send
can't
you
see!
back to the
I can't
abyss that
see!
spawned you.
Alright. Okay, so now we just need to kill Pontius to see if he has,
My blood runs cold.
So I need to have the main characters close together. Oh, wait, they just got, feared. They're both feared. Interesting. Okay. Take those down.
The time of your death is at hand.
Okay. They're running away. He's going. He's going. It would be funny if he triggered the weapon. Alright, so I don't want to kill him yet until he's back next to her because it's a distance thing. So I need him to be... I need to try to control him. I don't think I'm going to be able to freeze him because he's warm. Let's go ahead and try to stun him.
My aim's as electric as my arrows.
That didn't help. Let's try to knock him down. I didn't know it. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna have to eat that. Wait, can I do something? Yeah, let's see. No, it might kill him now. Damn it.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
Okay, he's back. Alright. I really can't do anything else here. I just, need him to get out of fear. I need her to survive.
Please assist me, friends!
Need these two to be close to each other. Alright, and then Medora. Okay, I guess they don't have anything to say. Alright. Alright. So this is going back, but now we know that this thing's gonna aggro the chest over there. Okay, so we need to be ready for a fight. In fact, there's just
On the mend.
right now. Yeah, let's. I can see this being a problem. Here. God damn it. Let's take Medora and pick that up. Get that out of the way. And I don't know if these would make anything blow up on us. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Yeah, we're in a bad spot here. Man, that thing hits fucking hard.
Enhanced navigation.
In fact, let's go ahead and pop in that. So she can't get there to do that, huh?
Works every time.
Ready! Bless the seven, I am restored.
It better not blow up my barrel back there. I'm gonna be pissed. Did it? It blew up. She blew up the barrel. Motherfucking thing. Seriously? It blew up the fucking barrel? So it's gonna blow up no matter what I do, huh? I gotta be... Okay, so I gotta throw a rain spell on top of that when that happens. Alright.
Stance of the stalwart!
Let's get up there. So, okay, I think that's probably the better way of doing it, isn't it? The fire damage, or something calls fire damage that calls that to blow up. So if we don't use fire damage, it doesn't do it.
Lightning flash!
Stun it. That's perfect. And then get up there. I don't know if I should... Last time I did it, he's the one that caused it. So let's not put him in a combat. Let's just leave him out. Let Madura handle it. There we go. Okay. Oh, there was like a soul that came out of that thing. Did you see it? It was like a ghost. I wonder if that happened on the first one and I just didn't notice it. Alright, time to go pick up loot. What do we have here? Nice leather boots. Pontius's key. Black ominous key.
Striking it rich!
Shitty scroll. Good scroll there. Unidentified. Unidentified. Superior dagger. Okay, what do we have? Resurrect scroll. Who needs that? How many do I have? 4. Did I use one in that fight? I think so. Jahan can pick up a resurrect scroll. He can also pick up a regeneration scroll. And he has a magic dart scroll. Let's send that to Jahan. That goes there. Alright, poison cloud arrow. Fire arrow. Jahan.
Another piece of trash.
It does not need that. So that's Roderick.
Another one for the collection.
Okay, so summon fire elemental. Do I have a summon on Jahan now? Let's look at his scrolls. Magical. He does have a summon wolf. A thunder jump. You know what? He doesn't need thunder jump now, but she does because she doesn't have thunder jump. Alright, so we have rain. Rain scroll. Okay. Two of those ice shards, summon wolf, or teleport. Let's give her those two. So she can have that. Have a res, thunder jump, and teleport. That will help her out. What else I was looking at? Oh, those. Let's go back here and see what scrolls he has on him. Res, water of life. You and your allies, yeah, okay. Gain constitution. Not really impressive, honestly. 5 regeneration. Treat poisoning, first aid. Doctor. Thunder jump can go to her. Visible is a worthless scroll. She... Okay. Teleport, thunder jump. She is not... Yeah, she can use thunder jump too. Okay. Thunder jump. Okay, I like that. Okay. Let's get our Lucky Charm gear on. Lucky Charm. Shield. There. We are at Lucky Charm of 10. Okay. Fire. Oh. Alright. Get my fire elementals. Alright. That works. Charming arrow. Poison arrow. Alright, some gold. Got an eye gouge book over there. Eye gouge. Get over there and get that. So there's a skeleton out here. I don't know what that's out there for. Maybe... No. Can I do anything with that? Save this. Can I interact with it? Attack it? Alright. Guess that's a no. Container over here. No other container there. We got containers here. Alright, holy hand grenade! Okay. So, what happens if we destroy that? Oh, that was weird. It just, well, that seemed buggy, didn't it? That seemed pretty fucking buggy. Bloodstone. Use it to cure yourself of every ailment, including the rot. Pontius' note. Okay. We're gonna go and explore this section before we start looking at anything. Okay, so that's all that. There's a section over here now. Okay, just can't go that far down. Okay, come here. And that, and that. Okay, double check. That should be the end of this area here. So, yeah, I'm surprised that they didn't have anything to say and there's no, like, exclamation points. You would think of all the places that would be one of them, right? Anyway, so, into the dark. We found the cause of the cove's haunting, an undead pirate named Pontius. Source magic kept him alive all these years, but we made short work of him and his crew. Okay. We ended up picking up another reputation out of that. Alright, so I'm going to have to put on a Lord Master ring. Anyway, put that on. And glowing metal water staff. Okay, give that to Shahan. that to Jahan. Let's read Pontius's note. Scourge of the seas, bane of my every foe, my precious bloodstone has mangled and mutated many creatures in this very cove, a testament to what awaits any who would seek to lay their filthy fingers upon my treasure. Oh, okay. Okay, Pontius's note, he can go here. So we picked up a couple more keys. So we got the key now to that area that we couldn't get into at the very beginning of this dungeon. Pontius's key and the black one, that one right there. Okay. Fire elemental. Combine those with you. Okay. That can go to Scarlet. Scarlet. Jahan, craft. You, craft. Recipes, arrow shafts. Steak. Steak. Why can I find a steak? Objects? That's interesting. Where's the wood? I thought I could combine that with knife. Okay. And then craft recipes, arrow shafts from steaks. Okay, those. Okay, how many do we have? 4 of those. Okay. What was I looking at in here? Okay. Right here. So, eye gouge, scoundrel. Let me see. Who's gonna actually use that? I think we actually will use that at some point. Eye gouge, scoundrel spell. Yeah, we will use that. It's an adept spell. I don't think he can use it, but let's try. No. Alright, we're going to be using that later on. Okay. Anything else in here? I have this. Telekinesis. Initiative. No. Anything else? Alright, I think that's that. Okay. Pipe. And we are level 8. Okay, so that is everything we can do here. Alright, so now we're moving on. We're gonna go back to the beginning of the dungeon. Why do I hear those, like we walked over traps sounds? It's weird. Wonder if any new switches pop up. Probably not. Oh, we missed a switch. What is this thing?
Ah, so that's what that did.
A chalky switch. Alright. Gives us an armored swordsman.
Let's extend that range of view.
Okay. I should have hit that first. I thought I would be able to one-shot it. Alright.
Burn!
Burn, burn. That was 1200 XP. I almost fucking missed. Alright. I did not see that when we walked by that at all. Alright. I don't think it was new. I think I just missed it. Alright, so we are heading back to the gate. Actually, I could just go to Black Cove. Yeah. Good thing I didn't do that, or I would have missed that XP. Yep, I would have missed that 1200 XP. 100% I would have missed that. I would have never known. Alright. Now we're back in here. Don't run away from me. Don't run away. Don't run away.
Crabs aren't so bad, you know. At least they aren't poisonous.
Okay.
No glory in this death.
No glory in that death. I got a pillow. John. Go ahead and get her up here first. Another rat down there.
Careful now. Cave spiders can be rather crabby if you disturb them.
Diamond.
A dead dragon? Who could have bested one of Rivellon's most ancient creatures?
I'd wager someone, or something, made mad and mighty by Source.
Huh. You know, I find it in games and even in books, they don't really describe dragons in like the gigantic proportions that you have in your mind. I mean, look at this, you know? What is it? 50 feet, maybe? Anyway. Nothing back there. There's Desdemona.
So we're on the hunt for something capable of taking out not one, but two dragons.
Delight of delights.
Delight of delights. Another rat. Alright. So we're getting close to the next fight. I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. We'll pick up the next episode with finishing off Black Cove. Alright, later guys.